June 2024, and Russia's blocked over 80 magazines, public broadcasters, and newspapers from 25 of the European Union's 27 member states, making their content inaccessible within Russia. The Russian government is calling these blocks proportional countermeasures. I'm Dr. Kay, a political scientist who looks at how information is shared, including how governments affect media access. Russia calls this move retaliatory because after Russia invaded Ukraine in 2022, the Russian state-backed news channel RT had its license to broadcast revoked in the EU. European Commission Vice President called the Russian ban a nonsense retaliation, pointing out that there is a difference between independent media and Russian state-funded propaganda outlets. The U.S. criticized the move, suggesting that the Russian government doesn't want its citizens to know the truth. Moscow has indicated that it might lift the ban if the EU removes restrictions on Russian media. Observers quickly noted that this strategy is a Cold War move, but the digital age makes media blocks harder, with content spreading quick on online platforms. While both the EU and Russia are trying to control content, the EU is trying to protect its citizens from disinformation. Remember, disinformation is false information shared with the intent to deceive or mislead. For Russia, the bloc is about controlling narratives domestically and retaliating, like they said. What should we be watching for? Only 2 EU countries are not part of the media bloc: Hungary and Bulgaria. Hungary's exclusion isn't surprising. Viktor Orbán, Hungary's prime minister since 2010, has consistently pushed back on broader EU consensus on support for Ukraine, citing close ties to Russia and economic interests. This stance also aligns with his domestic political strategy, emphasizing national sovereignty. Russia doesn't need to control information coming from Hungary because it's already controlled. Freedom House gives Hungary only a partly free rating, with media control in the hands of pro-government owners. Bulgaria, on the other hand, one of the EU's poorest members, has long been seen as pro-Moscow. But it helped Ukraine survive Russia's early onslaught by secretly supplying it with large amounts of diesel and ammunition. In a major election year, Bulgarians also voted on June 9th, 2024. Their ultra-nationalist party, which opposes any action against Russia in its war against Ukraine, came in fourth. And it's going to have extra leverage in a necessary coalition government. Moscow State News Agency already said that the election doesn't change their relations. However, not blocking media from Bulgaria might indicate that Moscow expects more friendly relations with the new Bulgarian government. Controlling information is a big deal for international relations, diplomatic interactions, and domestic stability. In a week where WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange was released from jail and the U.S. Supreme Court said the White House can pressure social media platforms to remove disinformation and misinformation, these examples all show that media is a strategic asset in modern conflict. I'm Dr. K. Stick around if I helped you see the bigger picture better.